Alright, so let's start off by taking a clear mascara. I will be using this one by Anastasia, and we're going to start brushing our hair upwards and then the very tip to the side to start giving our brows some shape. Now with some tweezers, we're going to plug any unwanted hair. I do not trust anyone with my brows. They're thin already, so I just remove any of the ones that I really don't want. And then to give our brows more shape and definition, we're going to be taking this little razor that you can get from the drugstore. And we're going to begin just cleaning up the top part of our brows. So as you can see, I pull my skin very gently. And in a downward motion, we're going to begin cleaning this out. This is where you can accentuate your arch if you want to. You can make them more round, whatever you want or whatever you like. But just make sure that you are very, very careful and do a little bit at a time. Then we're going to clean up in between our brows because these hairs are very difficult to remove with the tweezers. Now we're going to be taking a small angle brush. This one is number 12 by Anastasia, and with the product of your choice, we're going to begin aligning the bottom part of our brow. Very gently, very slowly. We're going to take our time, and then we're going to start lining the top, but we're not going to start at the very beginning. We're going to leave like about 1/4 blank, and then once we finish lining that, we're going to begin filling them in. We need to be very careful because we want to put the least amount of product at the beginning of the brows so that they have more of a natural look. So definitely keep that in mind. You can leave the front portion of your brows for last, or just have a very, very light hand when you're adding product to that area. Blending is definitely key for any makeup that we're doing, so make sure that you use your spoolie and that you blend the product really well so that you don't get any patchy areas. Once we're done filling in the brows and blending the product, now we're going to be taking a tinted brow gel, preferably the color of your hair or maybe a shade lighter. That's even better. We're going to make sure that we clean up the brush really, really well. And now we're going to brush our brows once again in the place that you want them to go. So I typically just brush to the side. And this is going to make sure that your brows last in place all day, and it's also going to cover up any blank spots that we might have left behind. Now to clean up and sharpen up our brows, we're going to be taking a concealer or a foundation. It could be a shade or a shade lighter than your skin tone, and with a concealer brush, we're going to begin tracing a line right underneath our brow. We need to be very careful when we do this, and then once we're done tracing the line, we're going to just blend that with our fingers. This is going to give us more shape, and it's going to accentuate your brow bone. And like I said, you're going to clean up as well. I like to do the same on the top of the tail of my brow just to sharpen up that area and make it look more pointy. And that is it. That is my eyebrow routine. I really hope that you guys enjoyed this video and found it helpful. Thank you so much for watching, and I see you next time. Besos. Bye-bye.